As I see life. Beautiful people. They need to consider the lilies. Poor and lazy people. They need to consider the ant. Wealthy, healthy people. Well, they need to consider the grave. Intellectual people. They need to consider what they can't understand with the mind. I've had 42 years in this life. This is what I've learned. I'm not as important as I think I am. Nor is anyone else. I've learned that nothing is as it seems. And I've learned that canned laughter is fleeting and vain. I've learned that tears and pain refine the soul and remind us of our mortality. And I've learned that you can never really know what's going to happen tomorrow, even if you think you do. And I've learned that one's entire life can change forever in just one day. Only a momentary issue. It's already been dealt with. I've learned that without sacrifice there can be no genuine joy. And I've learned that no words or no deeds are ever truly secret. And unless it's for a well-earned, laborious work, no one owes me anything. I've learned that peace is truly the only thing that is worth anything in this life to me. And that there's only one way to truly have it. In my 42 years of life, I've learned that all entertainment is vanity. And I've learned that to seek entertainment for itself is vain. I've learned that sometimes to obey is to sacrifice. And I've learned that to go the extra mile above and beyond the call of duty is truly the best way to express love. Especially to someone who doesn't know you or doesn't even like you. quickly one way, and that to try and stop that current will make it stagnant and unusable. Mistakes throughout my life, I wouldn't be the man I am today, which is a broken soul in need of grace, forgiveness, and mercy on a moment-to-moment basis. In all my 42 years, I've learned to build sandcastles in the sand will eventually lead to expertise in finally building a lasting, solid house on the rock. I have learned that nobody is trustworthy unless they fear to be untrustworthy. I have learned that physical beauty, fame, and popularity, status in society, they're all temporary and are all snares to the soul. And I've learned that words appear to be like smoke disappearing in the wind, but actually they are unchangeably carved into stone that will never degrade and will always remain. Which makes me much more cautious about what I say. And I've learned that unpleasantly spoken words become day. And I've learned that it's better to potentially look stupid than to be a coward and not do something you know you should do. Maintain the balance of the middle rather than take the high that comes with the consequent low. And I've learned that one can never truly have too much wisdom, and that it must always be sought out until that last breath. I have learned that I'd rather look like an idiot than be a coward. And I've learned that I need to seize the moment whenever the opportunity arises and not procrastinate or dilly-dally. And I have learned in my 42 years that the old way of doing things isn't necessarily the best, but that sometimes it is the best way. Things can never bring lasting peace or contentment. I have learned that there is always someone who is going to be offended by whatever you say or do. And I have learned that lust is not love, nor can it be ever satiated. Value in it, and I learned a lesson, every penny was worth it. I've learned, in all these years I've lived on earth, that this is what I don't need. I don't need applause. I don't need human approval of my messages. I don't need flattery. And I don't need you to like or subscribe or hit the bell. It's sad, but I have learned that there is no such thing as a home on this side of the grave. It's just the illusion of it.